I would like to talk to you guys about what it really means to go against God's chosen people. Now, over time, post-awakening, I've continued to realize, identify, associate with, and I've continued to meet different types of chosen ones. And the story has always been the same. They are talking about a person who took from them something, sent them out of their house, stole money from them, fired them from work, stole their property, did something to their car, abused them mentally, maybe physically, emotionally. I've met chosen ones, and the story has been the same. But regardless of what has been happening to those chosen ones, including me in particular, we also identified something in particular. Any kind of sin you do to a chosen person, that is a sin against God's warriors. These individuals have a special team of protection around them. We may be talking about they are protected by their ancestors. You may be talking about angels. You may be talking about the entire universe is on their side. Now, it depends on what spiritual protection means for you. But at the same time, you need to understand something in particular. So you guys understand, the chosen was no, okay? This just landed on my hands. Now, spiritual protection goes a long way when it comes to a chosen person. Evil people do not understand the power that comes along these chosen people. And they do not understand the power that is behind those individuals. Why? That is because they are not spiritually connected, okay? They are spiritually disassociated with themselves, with their higher selves, and they are operating on a very low frequency. That frequency doesn't allow them to understand the spiritual protection behind certain individuals. Now, when I'm talking about chosen people, there is people who may say, oh, that is a myth. Oh, these guys, they think they are special. That one thinks they are super. This one, they are Superman. They are this and that. And for a real chosen one, you don't have to spend a lot of time explaining some things to people because anyway, they will never understand what you're talking about because they're not on that frequency. And that's okay. It's understandable. But you see, a sin against God's chosen warriors, that one is unforgivable sin. You might misunderstand that person on a 3D level. There could be those regular guys you run into on the streets, you know, the shopkeeper next door, the guy next door, the guy, your classmate, your workmates, and things and stuff like that. You might misunderstand the power that comes along with a chosen person, being a chosen person. That sin, whatever it is you decide to do to that particular individual, is an unforgivable sin. The only way you can be able to run away from that sin is when you can confront that particular person and ask for their forgiveness. And you see, the problem is, evil people, when they do something against you, horrible things to you, evil things to you, they will never come around and, acknowledge that there is something they have done, they need your forgiveness. They will never come to you and, beg for forgiveness. At least as far as I know, for the longest part of time in my life, I don't remember an evil person coming to me and telling me they have done something wrong. As we're speaking at the moment, it's been years since I left a narcissist. I've never gotten an official apology. Not that I'm waiting for it, okay? It's not that I'm waiting for it because I know it will never come, but I still haven't got an official apology from the narcissist and from other people, evil people that I've encountered along my journey. And for the most of you guys who are out there, Don't wait for that. It's not coming. Okay, the apology is not coming. They do not understand. Their consciousness is not at that level, at that frequency where they can be able to recognize the evil that they have done to you, even acknowledge it for that matter. Now, regardless of what they have done to you, I've told many times in my videos, guys, there is things you do not have control of. You do not have control of what an evil person will do to you. But you can control how you react, or you can control so many ways in which you can actually protect yourself from those individuals. That's the only way to move forward. But you cannot control what they intend or what they will do to you. Now, let me tell you something. The biggest problem with this situation. Anybody puts their hand on you. It may be their hand on you. It may be a word they will speak against you. It may be a lie they will tell against you. It may be anything evil. They are not going to run away from it. God is going to punish those individuals. I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, there is one thing I say again and again that you guys have got to understand. When a person has wronged you and they have done anything evil to you, the best thing you'll ever do for yourself, you keep your mouth shut and you walk away. Because when that evil has been done on your life and you have been hurt, you're a real chosen one. You have been hurt to a degree you have never been hurt before. You have felt that pain. What really happens to a chosen person? They're going to send out a very big frequency, a very powerful frequency into the universe. Listen to me very closely. It is going to be something they will think about using their mind. That's how powerful is those guys. Something is going to come to their mind. They will be like, how could my father do this? How could this one do this? How could this sister do that? How could your friend do this? Some of you guys have been fired from work. Maybe you're homeless or maybe you're jobless at that time. And now you're thinking, how could your own friend at work do something like that to make you fired or to get you fired from work? Now, when it enters your mind as a chosen one, you are now communicating to the universe. And let me tell you something, there is nobody on this universe that can communicate faster with God than a chosen person. Let me repeat this one more time. There is nobody on this universe that will ever communicate faster to God, to you, to source, to the Most High, than a chosen person. Even your own thoughts, it is going to be a message that you've been hurt. So it is going to be a message to your spiritual team that you've been hurt. You might even sometimes do this unconsciously. Maybe sometimes you're going through pain. You're homeless at that time and maybe your landlord has evicted you from the house or something has happened and you're just thinking that why could this person do this? Out of jealousy, malice and all these kind of things. That frequency will not go unnoticed. And I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, this one I say it from experience. I have seen this. I continue to see it. It is going to be a matter of time before you're going to see the results. And let me tell you something. The results are going to come in the most unexpected time. You're out there doing your own thing. You have healed from the situation. Okay, somebody sent you out of the house. You went out there, you did the work. You know, chosen people like that. They fall and they will get back up. They rub the dirt off their shoulders. They'll keep on moving. And they will heal. They will heal from any situation because they are built like that whereby they can heal from anything. You'll be out there doing your own thing, feeling happy about yourself, going about your business, not minding anybody. That is when you're going to see the results. Is when you're going to start to hear the news. You know, you are going to start to hear the news. People will come around. Oh, they tell you, I don't know what happened to your father. Go and check on your father. Your father is suffering. Go and check on your mom. Your mother's going through this or whatever. Their business has crumbled. Whatever, their health is in pieces. You're going to start hearing these stories. Now, in that particular time, You are too healed to understand the reason as to why they are suffering. Or you are too healed to even understand the reason as to why they are going through all that stuff. But when you get composed in one place and you think very harder or deeper, you're going to realize those particular individuals going through it all, they were the very people that actually was a part of the problem before. They were the people that are part and parcel of that suffering that we've been going through way back in time. So they have crossed your path and they did not do right with you. They did the hurt, they walked away. But spiritually, they did not walk away. They walked away physically. They went away, went out there, continued doing the same thing to other people, mind their own business, but spiritually, they did not walk away. That kind of sin is unforgivable. I can promise you, chosen ones, if you're hearing this video, if you are listening to me at this time, God is not going to he's not going to need your permission. God will not need your permission to punish those individuals. God is going to punish your enemies without your permission. It will feel like something out of a horror movie. You know, you're just sitting down there and you start to hearing very horrible things happening to people. And the very first thing you're trying to understand, what have they done to deserve this? Now you're remembering that many years ago, it may be 3, 4 years. We're talking about spiritual matters. We understand that there's no space and time. So something which is happening 3 years later is actually happening at that particular time. Spiritually, it has already happened, but it may manifest on the physical 3D level 3 years, 4 years, 5 years later. Now you're looking very closer to these individuals and realizing there is something they did to you, there is something they stole from you, they have hurt you, and they have walked away. But spiritually, they have not walked away. In my opinion and experience, the only way a person can ever be able to be forgiven at that level, because I've told you, chosen people, they are very spiritual people, okay? Those people, they can communicate with God, the higher source, the powers and everything. They can actually harm you without touching you. And sometimes they don't even intend this. In most of the cases, it does not matter how far you run away. It does not matter how high you fly. It does not matter what you do. You can get all the bodyguards you need in your home, in your vicinity, in your environment. When your time has come, you cannot run away. There's nowhere to run. The only way a person can ever be forgiven, which rarely happens, because I've told you, these kind of sins against chosen people, they are sins against the Most High. So now what really happens is that everything is going to bounce back to your haters, to your enemies, and it's going to hit them where it hurts the most. Even if it doesn't hit them directly, it may hit them in their own families. You may start seeing them losing pets. You may start seeing them losing their own kids. You may see things, their houses may even catch fire sometimes. Their cars may catch fire. Their businesses are going to crumble in front of their faces, and they will never understand what hit them. That is what it means when you're dealing with a chosen person. You're going to be hit where it hurts the most, and you will not see this coming. But in most case scenarios, you can find when a person may sometimes recognize they have done something wrong, and they may sometimes come to you, and they could even ask for forgiveness. I did so and so, I did this and this way back in time, I could have done this. They may ask for forgiveness. Now, the only way they can be able to get away from this is when they have done a genuine apology to you. That way, they can get away from it. If it's a fake apology, they're not running away from it. Just to apologize, just to make a show, put up a show. They're not running away from it. It is going to hit them where it hurts the most. When God is punishing your enemies, remember that everything is registered. Everything that your enemy does is registered in the spiritual realm. And the very moment they have done it, they have put action onto that thing, whatever it is they've done to you, it is registered in the spiritual realm. It is registered by your protection team. Now, what happens from that point forthwards? It has nothing to do with you. Let me repeat this for you one more time. The only thing you'll ever do, walk away. Don't seek any revenge. Don't go around shouting back and forth. Don't go around seeking anything. Walk away. Chosen ones, listen to me. Walk away. Whatever they have done, it has been registered by your protection team. Now, what your protection team is going to do afterwards is going to be their decision. It's going to be their choice. Whatever they want to do, they will do it. And there's nothing you can do to stop this. Because you cannot sin. You cannot mess with this kind of individuals. These individuals, when they tell you they are protected, believe them. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been on YouTube for a while now. And I've been telling you the same thing again and again. When I say a chosen person is protected, believe them. Believe them. Believe, believe them. Because you will never see what hit you. You will never understand what hit you because it is going to hit you in a way you have never seen before. So the consequences of doing those kind of things to chosen people is, the list can go on and on and on and on. But we know at this point in time, those are the individuals. See them where they are, leave them where they are. Let them do their job. That's it. A chosen person has been assigned a very specific mission on this planet. It is very specific to that particular chosen one. Until they have fulfilled that mission, let me tell you something. They're not going anywhere. They are not going anywhere. You can try poison, it will not work. You evict them from their homes, they will get even a bigger house. You may set their car on fire, they're going to replace that car with 3 cars. You leave them on the floor, they are going to get back up. You are going to do something to their homes, they will get back up from any position you think that you've put them. They're not going anywhere. They are not going anywhere until they have achieved their mission on this planet. When you're dealing with the chosen one, be very careful. Watch them from a distance, leave them where they are, walk the other way. Do not ever attempt, do not be tempted. Okay, I know evil people don't have this consciousness to understand this, they cannot process this. Do not attempt to do any witchcraft. Do not attempt anything on those individuals because you are going to be punished. That punishment may even sometimes leave you without legs. You are going to be punished, ladies and gentlemen. You will not see what hit you. You will never see this coming. God will punish your enemies without your permission. It is what it means to deal and to mess around with a chosen person. So let us know what you think about the video, guys, in the comment section below. It's been a beautiful view. I like the place. I'm still on holidays. I'll keep on giving you guys again and again videos after videos. We are just getting started, okay? We are just getting started. For some of the haters out there who think that there's, there's an end to this, we are just getting started, okay? We are built for this. We are meant for this. So for the most of you guys who have already supported me, I do appreciate your support. For the most of you guys who book sessions with me, I appreciate your support. Each and everyone who does whatever they can do in their way to support this channel, to keep the platform going, I really do appreciate you. As always, you guys, you can always book a session with me. If you want to donate or support my channel, you like what I do, you'll see the links. PayPal is in the description below. And I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.